What's up, everybody? Welcome to another special episode of Smoking the Truth. I'm here with Ken Oz
and Orlando Flo, and special guest,
yes,
Tony Dow.
Tony Dow, yes.
Antoine Tony Dow.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go, my friend.
So, go ahead, start it off, Orlando.
So, guys, we're on a special edition with Tony today. We're gonna talk about a little about him. He's a very entrepreneur person. He has a lot of very good visions.
Got experience behind the work.
So Tony, tell us a little bit about your, a little bit about yourself, your upbringings, like.
Okay.
Please.
All right. Yes. Anyway, my name is Antoine Anderson Dow. A lot of people call me Tony or Twan. I was born in Baltimore, Maryland, and when I was younger, we moved to Cincinnati, Ohio. There, I went to the School for the Creative Performing Arts, and I was there till my 10th grade year. Then I transferred back to Baltimore and graduated from Patterson High School.
Okay.
Which year did you graduate?
93. I was supposed to graduate 92.
And that's where you got into the whole doing barber.
No, I was cutting hair. Oh God, since 89, 88, 89. I was young cutting hair.
Wow.
That's
You know what I
been
mean?
a long days.
Yeah.
Long days, man.
Yeah, very long time. And also, I've as cutting hair for years, I've grown to love this profession.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I just decided when I graduated high school, I said I'm going to open up a barber shop. So I worked at a shop on Pennsylvania Avenue called Mr. Cuts.
Okay.
And from there, I developed the entrepreneurial spirit, being around a few positive guys. You know what I mean?
And I feel like that's always a key element, to actually have those positive people around you. I mean, it's because you can't be around a negative person, because it just kind of like drains your energy.
Yes, it does. I've been through that before. I've worked in very stressful situations, going to other shops. But I found myself more flourishing more when I became by myself. When I opened up my own,
Amen. Yeah.
Sky was the limit.
So was it like another door opened up as soon as you left those ones?
Yeah. It's like as soon as I left certain bad energies, everything came. Everything came very fast.
One thing.
Move on to the next part, maybe.
So, like, what would be some challenges, can you tell us, that you faced throughout the barbershop career?
Well, maybe not even just that, maybe even just real estate.
Just in real estate. Oh, okay. When you trying to buy property and certain people don't want to talk to you, don't want to deal with you. I've been told no more. You know what I mean? The yeses are very good, but when you make an offer on a property, sometimes it can be discouraging. You know what I mean? A lot of people say no.
It's temporary.
Temporary. Kind of want this place, but then it might turn down your offer that you give to them.
Yeah, a lot of people turn them down, but the yeses were very good. You know what I mean? So
that was
the thing is, I'll tell you, just rejection is a part of life. It's gonna happen.
Yes.
And don't get discouraged. You know what I mean? Don't get discouraged.
Most definitely.
Even a guy like you got a lot of no's.
Oh, man,
Look at
lot more no's than yeses. So it is.
It's the beauty.
It's definitely. I'll say it's humbling. You know what I mean? Humbling. And like I said,
definitely like a whole. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a whole transition of life, I guess you could say.
Yes.
From realizing the differences.
Yes, because the thing, real estate is one thing. I'm a landlord, so I provide affordable housing.
Yes.
I was also invited to the White House. I met Obama. This was in 2014.
Awesome. That's amazing.
Affordable housing. I believe.
Wasn't the whole thing with Obama and stuff like based off of something that you're doing for the city?
Oh, that was Be More for Healthy Babies. That was a SIDS awareness campaign.
Okay.
A lot of babies were dying of SIDS in Baltimore, and
you help out.
Yes. So it was me and my son Nas. We was doing open speakeasies and things like that. For SIDS awareness, you know what I mean. I pass it down to another young man right now, so
Amen.
He's going forward with it. So,
that's good.
Another question for you, Mr. Tony. What you learned from your mistakes? Like anything you can share with us?
Yeah. Like I said, mistakes are something that can be very expensive in my profession. Being a landlord, I bought a property. And it collapsed. So, you know what I mean? When something's too good to be true, it usually is. You know what I mean? I bought a property dirt cheap. You know what I mean? And it ended up costing me in the end. You know what I mean? I've learned from that mistake. I mean, when something's too good to be true, it usually is.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Also,
I like that though.
Yeah. That's just true. I'm not afraid to fail. You know what I mean?
Wow.
A lot of times, fear hold people back.
Yes. Sir.
You know what I mean? Fear hold people back. And one thing I could say is in this profession that I'm in, it takes a lot of discipline.
Okay.
You know, you have to be disciplined, especially when you're dealing with cash. You know what I mean?
Gotta know
And that
where your tipping point is and where you can actually like put some leeway to how much you spend.
Yes. So give yourself an allowance. You know what I mean? Most people I know who in the cash business are broke.
Yeah.
They're broke. There's no discipline.
No management.
And the discipline starts young. You know what I mean? I have 2 boys and I have a daughter. You know what I mean? My boys, I'm teaching them discipline now, financial discipline.
Amen.
And people
You give
act
them,
like
a basic allowance every week. Or?
no, not yet. Not yet, but I'm just teaching them just the basic discipline.
See, the good part was like when I was growing up, my father had taught me certain little things like that as well. I actually did some landscaping for like 6 years of my life, where I was actually going out there and doing the main hustle, getting people to, take me on as their landscaper. I did that for 6 years straight, making consistent money, and it was just like that dedication and everything to it.
So you're setting the foundation,
Yeah.
It's the foundation of the bottom.
Yeah,
Make sure
so charity starts at home. I say that all the time. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Amen.
The person you are when you're young, a lot of times you grow up into that person. You know what I mean? If your spending habits are bad when you're young, they're going to be bad when you're old.
right.
So like I said, all of this got to be a learned, I always say learned behavior.
Yes,
People
sir.
learn how to behave certain
Yes,
ways.
sir. You're just dropping knowledge, man. These guys just dropping knowledge.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
So let me ask you, since you're a landlord and you have a barbershops, and like what defines you as a brand to you? Like what is a brand to you?
My brand is consistency. I'm not the only guy with a pair of clippers. I said that, saying it for years. I've heard it from another guy, but
Right.
somebody said you're not the only guy with a pair of clippers. If you're not there, they're gonna go somewhere else.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's just true.
how it is,
It's
yeah.
true. So my consistency, I'm very good. I'm skilled, and there's a lot of talented barbers out there, but I don't think anybody's gonna out hustle me. It's not gonna happen.
You outwork everybody pretty much.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yes.
keeping your mindset at that high level is something that helps you exceed.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is, man. Because it's a lot of barbers out there. It's a lot of
competition.
It's a lot of competition, but I'm
Absolutely.
consistent. You know what I mean? I'm not hard to find.
Right.
90% of the time, if you want me, I'm in the shop. So yeah.
And what would you say consider like to build? Like what it takes to build that brand or business?
Like I said, my brand is just the consistency. Also,
Stay-
you know what I mean? They say I know Twan gonna be there. I know he's gonna be there. He's gonna be
Tony's
there.
gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there. So, you know what I mean? Once people see that and they
hear
know
that.
it, they're gonna keep coming.
Keep coming.
You know?
Absolutely.
And also, I believe you have to have a good spirit, good energy.
Good energy there.
You know what I mean? Positive energy, and surround yourself with people with positive energy.
Yes.
Because being in a barbershop, I deal with a lot of different personalities.
Oh yeah. On a daily basis.
Oh, on a daily.
On a
you
daily.
know. And
Was it sometimes like would it discourage you from dealing with certain people that you've dealt with inside?
it's gotten me being in the shop. It's been a while, but I've had to tell some people I don't think I'm the barber for you.
Really?
Just based on their energy, because it's if it messes with you, it messes with your spirit.
Yeah.
it messes
Yeah,
with
and it messes
everything.
with the environment too.
Yes,
Changes you out.
atmosphere. I worked by myself for well over 10 years, and I finally have another barber. But I was really by myself to secure the atmosphere.
Amen.
You know what I mean? A lot of my clients, they want to be comfortable
Most definitely.
when they
I have a
come to the
question
shop.
for you. I know you have a family and you have kids. What sacrifices do you think you have to you put in on the line on the daily or
Oh my
on your
God.
life?
Time. You know what I mean?
Spending time.
That time. A lot of times I'll have to have my kids at the shop with me.
Right.
Since COVID, it's been a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, since COVID, it's been a little
Has
different.
it hit you a little bit?
I can say no, because I think I know when it happened, a lot of shops closed, but fortunately I own the property. You know, I don't have to pay a rent or anything else, just the electric bill and things like that. But a lot of shops, if they were renting, and
Right.
the landlords are going to want their rent.
I know you
Straight
said that
up.
consistency was one of the things to but what would you say if somebody wants to be successful, right? What would you say number 2, like to stay on top of, like what is the number 2 for you
The number 2 for me to stay on top,
to be successful?
to be successful, don't quit.
Don't quit, don't give up.
quit.
Don't quit, don't give up.
quit. You know what I mean? Also, a lot of people argue me with this, but I would say if you could get a trade, that is definitely one of the best things that I've ever done.
I would say something that makes you feel happy and good inside when you do it.
Yes.
It is,
You know what I mean?
Also, I feel like it doesn't help if you're working a job like a job that you don't really feel comfortable in. It's gonna discourage you the rest of your life.
Yes, and a lot of people wake up too late.
Mm.
You know what I mean? They
that's
wake
the
up.
truth.
You're fine. They wake up
You're
too late.
speaking facts.
They wake up way too late. Like Also, I'm a grocery store owner, Moon Blues, which is across the street from my shop, which is located in my apartment building.
Right.
My mom, I opened up that Moon Blue in 2004. My mother was there from 2004 to 2012. Now I partner with some Nigerians.
Amen.
And everything is good, you know what I mean? And it took me a while. I tried with other people. It didn't work. I did get discouraged, but you know, as time went on, it finally opened up.
Let me ask you this last question, man. We were very thankful for you for your time. And what would be like one advice you would give to people starting their own business? Like if they wanted to, you know, really start rocking from the bottom. And
man, I'm gonna just tell them, like I said honest, a while ago, if they want to open up a business, they're going to have to be consistent.
Stay on top.
That's
major.
That's the main thing. Being consistent and being disciplined.
Just stay
consistent.
Yes. Stay on top.
Yeah, you can't do something one day and then all of a sudden they ain't there the next. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
especially if you got a good product too, because if you have a good product and then people are out there looking for you, it's like, what are you doing with yourself? Yes,
what you know, I've witnessed it. Like somebody got something good going on, then you go back, they're gone, or they'll be back later, or something like that. That's the same thing in my profession. Your clients constantly come and get you or get a cut, and you're never there. But like I said, for young entrepreneurs, I would tell them just to try to be as consistent as possible. You know what I mean? And rejection is a part of life. I say this all the time. Don't get discouraged because somebody say no. You know what I mean?
It happens a lot, especially within like the music industry here in Maryland.
Yes, yeah, I can believe it. You know what I mean? But that's one of the only reasons I think I don't feel like I'll just say this. So everything has got to be done in layers.
You're right. No,
you know what I mean?
You got to go level by level.
Level by level.
You can't go too far.
We are all our own worst critics. I still feel like I have a long way to go.
Yeah.
Amen.
I know that.
Amen.
Like even just me. I'm having a boat. This is my second boat. Last year I made money with my boat doing cigar boat tours. This year I'm gonna do the same thing. And so any you know what I'm saying?
Right?
It's always something to do. You know what I mean? I have two kids. And people ask me if I'm a retire, I'll say probably not. I have the second generation things I got to work hard to make sure that my children have. You know what I mean? Or able to maintain the properties when I'm gone.
Amen,
so this is definitely
make sure they know what to do.
Yeah, make sure that you
passing it down.
Passing down something other than debt and dysfunction.
What was that quote that you had actually posted on Facebook earlier about the generational curse or whatever?
Oh yeah. Okay. A lot of times you'll be the one to break the generational curse. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You have to be. You know what I mean? We all come from dysfunction. I'm telling you, we all do.
Yeah, we do.
So it's up to you to make the choice. Are you going to be a part of the problem or part of the solution?
Man,
you know what I mean?
Tony. Thank you for your time, brother.
No problem.
We appreciate you, man.
No
problem.
That was a lot of knowledge being dropped in.
Man.
I was just mind blown.
We definitely we'll do a part two.
Definitely
we
come
definitely
back.
can. We
man,
can.
we appreciate you for your time, man. This has been another episode of Smoking the Truth with Stephen Oswald,
Orlando Flo,
and
Tony Dow.
Make sure you follow him on Instagram. His social media going to be down.
Antoine Tony Styles. ANTOINE STYLES.
I'm gonna put it down below.
Antoine Tony Styles.
Go follow Tony, guys. Take care of yourself.
All right,
God
If
bless.
you guys like what you've
Peace.
seen, like, share, and subscribe.